This ingredient is a silent killer disguised as good, and it's in everything, especially those things your kids love. In 1941, inorganic iron fillings were added to our wheat and grain to address iron deficiency. Just to get an idea of how inorganic this iron is, if you took a magnet and stuck it above your cereal, you literally would find metal shavings. Dysregulated and excess iron is one of the greatest sources of oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Furthermore, chronic inflammation is one of the top causes of death in the US. Think about what happens when there's too much oxygen and iron. Now, we may not actually have rust in our bodies, but a process similar happens when there's too much iron as it oxidizes and leads to things like organ damage, fatigue, and joint pain. Could it be that rather than iron deficiency, we're actually dealing with iron dysregulation? More on that in a minute. Now, the other problem with this iron fortification is you are likely getting too much per day. An adult male is said to need 8 milligrams of iron a day, and a woman under 51 is going to need 18 milligrams per day. So let's say you start your day with some special case cereal and you're only eating one serving, which is a cup. You're getting 10.8 milligrams. Then let's say for lunch you have a protein drink and a granola bar, another 1.8 and then a 1.7, and then you go to a barbecue for dinner and you have a burger and some pasta salad. That's another 1.7 and 1.8 of fortified iron. So you're already at 17.8 milligrams of fortified iron, not including any organic iron, or on top of that, possibly an iron supplement that you're taking. Also, all these numbers are based off of a serving of these foods, but most people are eating more than one serving. Like I mentioned before, rather than an iron deficiency, we might actually be deficient in the minerals and nutrients that our body needs to regulate the iron. No one thing in the body works independently, and that's especially true with iron. Some of the most important minerals to regulate iron in the body is magnesium, copper, and retinol, or bioavailable vitamin A, as well as a protein called ceruloplasmin. With fortified iron being in especially a lot of our breakfast foods, you're probably wondering what you can even eat at this point. Oat-based products are a good alternative, except you have to make sure you're getting organic and non-GMO oats because they are high in glyphosate, which is a toxic herbicide widely used by farmers. Really, the best thing you can do is focus on eating whole foods that already have bioavailable nutrients. For more on this topic, be sure to check the description for lots of resources. Also, be sure to look out for the link to learn more about my one-on-one wellness consultations if you want to address your health through a holistic approach.